What's up guys, Karl Andre Supe, and before we start, I just want to say this wonderful landscape in England called Stonehenge. This landscape was composed of 82 stones, meaning they used whole stones as it is and didn't cut in any portion. Now, imagine if that principle of constructing the Stonehenge are used in buildings and houses today. Would you like that? That's why in this video we're gonna talk about the real life application and why fraction deserves to exist. When we talk about the ways that where we could use fraction, it's not only one, two, three, but thousand ways. That's why in this episode, we're gonna divide it on sections: food, fitness, study, and medicine. Issue of fraction and food. First thing that comes on our mind is none other than yes, fraction is important on sharing some food like pizza. Because of fraction, we could share our food equally. For example, this whole pizza can be divided in 8 slices. Each person can get 1/8 of a whole pizza. Imagine if fraction didn't exist while eating pizza. It's weird, right? Aside from slicing pizza, another thing that contributes a fraction on food is on its cooking aspect. As you can see, these are my measuring cups and spoons. I will use it to measure my ingredients because I will cook dish that needs some measurements. And by using fraction through these measuring supplies, I could achieve a precise taste that I want on my food. As you can see, fraction help us to organize on food aspect. Guys, recently, I have an activity on PE. And now, I'm going to get my height and weight. But wait, what is the connection of fraction and it? It is because of BMI or body mass index. Fraction help us to classify if we are underweight, normal, overweight, or obese. Because of its formula, as you can see, BMI is equals to weight over height squared. So imagine if I put my height and weight on its formula, it defines the portion or ratio of my weight on my squared of height. This would estimate the fat on my body, and because of that, I would know if I need to gain my weight or to lose it. You know guys, fractions is not only important to me when it comes on solving my problems, but also on organizing my to-do list. So here, as you can see, these are my schedule of my activity on Thursday. And you know guys, before I made this schedule, fraction helps me because I use it on allocating my time in a day so I could accomplish all the activities and have a productive day. We know money runs our life. We cannot get our basic needs and wants without it. But wait, what runs our money? Of course, fraction. For example, this is my allowance in a day. Using fraction, I could allocate my money. For instance, 1/4 of my money is for food, 1/4 is for my school supplies, and 1/4 is for my savings. So as you can see, fraction guide us to be organized on spending our money, which we can use to have a progression on wealth. say doctor prescribed us a right amount of medicine, or if we want to boost our immune system, we take the right amount of vitamins.
There's a specific fraction of tablespoon or teaspoon in order for us to achieve the best effect, so we could recover immediately. So as you can see, fraction help us to recover and boost our immunity. How amazing that!
You know, aside of what I have mentioned earlier, there's 1,000 ways to apply fraction in real life. That's why when you ask me what is the importance of fraction, well, because fraction tell us what portion of a whole do we need. We cannot live in a whole. We always share something. We always divide anything. We cannot achieve some technologies, delicious recipe, right prescription without it. Actually, even this pandemic time, we use fraction in order to implement health protocol. For example, in restaurant, churches, groceries, mall, they only allow the portion of a total number of seats, not full at all. Even in making face masks and face shield that we use in order to protect ourselves from virus, they use fraction to make it. We cannot use a whole cloth or acetate to make one face shield or face mask. That's ridiculous. But they got only a portion of a whole. Sum up, fraction run our lives. It makes us to live in a systematic and organized way. We cannot achieve this progress. Even our emotion, our happiness in life is made up of minute fractions. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Speak with clarity, 'cause there's too much noise around us.